Hey, welcome back everybody. Doing an Arborvitae tree update. So 2 months ago, I made a video on what I did with this handful of trees here. 2, 4, 6, 8, there are 10 of them here. They were really struggling. Go back and look 2 months ago. This little guy right here, he's doing about the worst of all of them. And I think it's just because I just trimmed them too much. So what I initially did is I buried the root ball too far. 2 months ago, I cut a video of these same trees. And what I did is I dug out the top quarter of all the root balls. And one thing I didn't do is I didn't mulch them. Now, as you can see, grass is growing around, pulling nutrients from them, etc. So I would recommend, so it doesn't have to compete with the ground cover here, to put some mulch down over the base. And, you know, probably a good miracle grow, honestly. But I can't tell you how much these trees have grown. In 2 months, if you have struggling Arborvitae trees that are turning brown, check the root ball. If you've buried them too deep, really dig out that top quarter, the top quarter of it. When I planted these, they were 5 to 6 feet tall. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 of these things that are 8 feet plus. That one right there is about 9 feet. 2, 4, the 5th one in is about 9 feet tall. And I just planted these last year, and they've been struggling with growth too. So if you guys have done the same thing, if you've buried the root ball too deep and they're turning yellow, everybody's like, oh, they're dead, try digging out the root ball. Try digging out that top quarter, giving them some oxygen. And what I did is I aerated them with a little stake, little broom handle, and honestly I've been making sure I've been watering them. So water these things. Water. I mean, it's the middle of summer up here in West Michigan, but I cannot tell you how much better they look. Y'all might look at them and say, hey, they don't look great. But I have to tell you, compared to what they look like, they look excellent. I way over trimmed these things this spring. It's one of those live and learn things. You know, it's the first time I'd ever planted them. And, you know, everything on the forums and things said, oh, you know, trim off things that look dead. Well, the things that look dead on these trees has literally greened back up in most of these areas. So I'm kind of kicking myself for over trimming them. But wow, top quarter of the root ball, folks. Dig them out, aerate them, get some oxygen down into that into the roots, and water them, honestly. Summertime, get them 10 gallons a week. 10 a week. You know, water them twice a week and give them 5 gallons a shot. Hell, and you know, if you're in a really hot area, go a little bit more. I mean, honestly, this this hot air is really pulling the moisture out. We have a lot of clay here, so it kind of holds the moisture better. But wow, I can't tell you how impressed I am with digging out those root balls and exactly how much top end growth I've got. Now, they're not blowing out at the bottom really good yet, but wow, I can tell you for a fact these trees have put on a couple of feet this year. So, and I'd say a good 1.5 feet since I dug them out, and it's noticeable improvement. So, you know, again, if you guys are struggling, that's what I'd recommend. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, give it a like, and we'll cut another one here in another month or so, and see how they're coming along. Okay. We did plant another 10 over here. Now, those 3 down there, those 3 will not survive. So those 3 are dead. How'd they die? I'm not exactly sure, but I will be replacing those 3. So anyways, have a good day, folks. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.